Hello there. Thanks a lot for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard. Look at this wonderful early 50s R&B window card, just a real beauty. And besides having some legendary musicians and even hit records on it, this one has some really quirky, unusual features, which I'm going to have a lot of fun pointing out for you in just a second. But what we have here is a 1952 Globe Posters Jumbo R&B concert poster, and it is from, which I will move in to let you see it right across the top there, it is from Carr's Beach Amusement Park in Annapolis, Maryland. And that was only about like 30 miles or so south of Baltimore where the poster was, laid out and printed. So, it's funny it should say amusement right down the top line because rather quickly the amusement for us as poster collectors, looking back over half a century later, starts pretty quickly. In fact, it starts in the very next line. Minor things, but still fun to point out. It does say Sunday, August 3rd, dancing and show till 9 p.m. Well, okay, that's fine. It ends at 9 p.m., but if people want to buy tickets at a 10, when do they go there? When does it start? I mean, I can't remember a concert poster before not giving a start time, only an end time. Was it noon? Was it 3 p.m.? Was it 6 p.m.? Well, I don't know, but I guess you just sort of like wandered around the pier and stuff, and when you heard the music start, you joined. I don't know, but maybe it was just a matinee too. Okay, so then you got the next line, the very unusual black and white line that says 3 great bands, right? Okay, well, you do have that. You have Amos, you have Lloyd Price and his band, the headliner. You have Amos Milburn and his Big Little Band, and you have Sarah McLachlan and her all-girl band, so that covers that. Back up to that black and white stripe, though, it then says 2 great quartets. Well, okay, well, we'll take that. At least they spelled it right, because down on the bottom left part of the poster, they misspelled it. I'll move in for it with a couple of extra letters down there for the 2 quartets. And then on the black and white thing, it does say, notice, 4 vocalists, right? Well, that's a bit of a head-scratcher. I mean, you've got, obviously Lloyd Price and Amos Milburn and Sarah McLachlan, but who is, that's 3 front vocalists. Who is that 4th vocalist? I don't know, and, maybe they had a surprise guest for the show, I'm not sure. But you do have the headliner. Boy, look at that, 19-year-old, move my hand out of the way, Lloyd Price. And, well, I guess he was the headliner, or was he? Was a song the headliner instead? I mean, look at this. I truly can say I just have never seen before in all my poster travels with a typesetter, or the booking agent, whoever laid it out, giving the song title this giant screaming headline, and then the artist's name, the performer, being relegated to relatively small print. Look at that. Lottie Miss Clottie is usually where you see Lloyd Price or something like that, and Lloyd Price is in the font you usually see a song title. So that's, that's just hilarious. I think that's such an unusual feature of this poster. But something, it was probably the right choice, right? I'm guessing it was the right choice because you had this, Lloyd Price was this unknown teenager from 1,000 miles away down in Louisiana, but a smash record that everybody knew because it was #1 R&B for 2 whole months. And it was #1 in the months of June and July. And here we are, August 3rd. It could still be #1 or just, still in the top 10. So, a #1 record for 2 months is just crazy successful. So by all means, flaunt the hit, and that's exactly what they did for this poster. And this song, Lottie Miss Clottie, of course, legendary R&B and rock and roll song. In fact, both Billboard and Cashbox magazine in early '53 called it the Rhythm and Blues Record of the Year for 1952. So, us music historians love the fact it's in big screaming letters. And I probably don't have to tell you, I mean, it was covered by Elvis Presley, Little Richard, even the Beatles do a snippet of it in their Let It Be movie. So just an absolutely legendary song. Okay, so I'll go through the rest of the poster a little bit quickly here. We've got legendary Amos Milburn there, if I can get my hands off his picture. And he's, the poster's plugging Chicken Shack Boogie, which was a #1 record years earlier and helped define his career. Then you've got Sarah McLachlan from Chicago with a big old picture there and everything. Quite a strong presence on the poster, considering she never charted anything. And she was on King Records in this year, '52, and it does say Love, Sweet Love on the poster, and that was a non-charter for her. It did not go anywhere. So let me switch over to this side. And then, lastly, you've got a couple of homegrown talents, and in fact, the fact that they're locals is probably why they were so far down on the poster. Normally, acts like this, especially the Orioles, are higher up. But you've got the Orioles and the Cardinals. No, this is not a baseball poster. It's an R&B poster. And the Orioles have been around for 5 years at this point, and they had 7 top 10 hits, so quite well known, top 10 R&B hits. So at least because of that, they earned their photograph down in the lower left part of the corner. On the other hand, not so lucky were the Cardinals, definitely bottom billed, and still not too shabby. They had a couple of meaning 2 top 10 R&B hits, but just not quite enough to squeeze their photo onto the poster. These posters are busy and jammed, and whoever laid them out back then was trying to get legs into dance halls or rear ends into seats and sell tickets. And boy, I'll tell you, that #1 for 2 months, they probably didn't have too much trouble with Lottie Miss Claudie. Look at that. Can you imagine an early Elvis concert poster? Heartbreak Hotel, and then little letters, Elvis Presley. It's just, if you extrapolate this version to all kinds of other artists and song possibilities, it's just crazy, But hey, crazy man crazy. I love it. Lottie Miss Claudie and Lloyd Price. Beautiful. 52, so early. Just amazing, beautiful. Annapolis, Maryland. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for stopping by. And we'll see you next time for something soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.